Alright guys, welcome. This is my Inquisitor EK character. I am playing a Harbinger. I am using 5 link, 5 off-color lines of vision because I wanted to mimic this character. But let's first showcase the map. This is a race course with this one race 1 white sexton. Nothing too difficult. As you can see, I have Essence War in my hatred, so mana preservation isn't too bad. So yeah, after the nerf of EK Jewel, I do feel it a bit different, but the 5 projectile was not as bad as people thought. It's definitely still manageable, still a good clear speed build. The single target is a bit, you know, still have issues from the previous times, especially with the bosses having more HP. No, I thought that EK single target would be very problematic, but this is one solution I used to fix that. Was that I used Glacial Cascade on Incendiary Helmet to so I'll just show you Glacial Cascade I'm just using here. So I use Glacial Cascade on single target. Like, I don't have to on this guys, but you know, tougher bosses I would. I'll not attack this guy during Reflect. Alright. Yeah, so I might just die here though, in the video, of course. Alright, so you guys should see how shit this build is sometimes. So I'm using an EK Proj Speed helmet with an Insanity helmet. 50% physical damage against lightning damage, making a constant conk effect, spell echo, GC, and increased crit, a pseudo 5 link. Because GC hits multiple times for bosses, like 2 to 3 times with conk effect, because AoE overlaps. So it gives them more DPS than EK would. And then you could do a slower projectile, of course, instead of faster projectiles. But I couldn't be bothered with a gem swap, so I just did the solution, and then it worked out pretty well. My filter right now is actually the bad one because I was leveling before this character. Alright, so that's the showcase of a race course. We'll talk about the gear real quick. Bright Beak for faster movement speed. If you don't want to use Bright Beak, go ahead and use Dagger with attack speed, crit chance, and crit. Oh, this music is Fallout music, by the way. Kind of annoying, maybe. The helmet, like I said, EK Proj speed with an Insanity crafted helmet. You don't have to do this. You could just swap in faster projectiles out and use slow projectile on those really tanky bosses. Using an Ash Mirror, everybody knows by now Ash Mirror, what it does for clear speed, a lot of damage. Okay, guys, keep it down. Biscos for mapping. If you don't use Biscos, you could use a crit. You could use the Jade Amulet, Karui Ward, and Karui Charge. Essence Worm with Hatred. I use Dream Fragment because I use Dream Fragment and a Death Door, so that I could have more unique flasks. So I have Adrenaline and Grounding. So this takes care of Bleed. This take care of Freeze. So allowing me to use 3 unique flasks on a non-Pathfinder build or non-Raider. My gloves, I'm using Insanity gloves, so I'm using dual Insanity crafted rares. Just life resistance all you need. And you put Shield Charge, faster attacks, and Fortify. Lastly, you could put Culling Strike for 4 off if you want to min-max the attack speed. And then my Herald of Ice is linked to Onslaught, Ultra's Mark, and Curse on Hit. And you just need a Lightning Golem or cast me attack speed. Okay, and then I'm using Zeri's Promise because you are Life Mom. Chaos resistance is very valuable because you have none. So when you pop that, minus 25. Leech damage. You want the highest physical and elemental combined for your EK and your GC because they are physical and they are majority of them is converted. And second one, you want a Conversion Vintars. Alchemist, Quicksilver, Adrenaline is good. A Diamond of Grounding, Prefix doesn't really matter. Experimenter or Chemist is fine. Last one, Taste of Hate. Because we are both doing physical damage, both your EK and your GC. One other place. And then let's talk about the skill tree here. It's very generic. Life, Mom, no problem here. Crit chance, life, power charge. I'm using intuitive leap here so I could get melding, dreamer, and overcharge for my power charge and my poacher's mark. And then I'm using inspire learning here on top of the headhunter for additional mods. And then I am using the EK jewel here with a curse immune. And then fall pack. Everything else is very intuitive. Projectile speed over here. Sorry guys for background noise. Yeah, so that's it for this character. If you have a support, you wouldn't need hatred. You could just take this out, use Adventurous Gamble for more IQ, for more MF items, or you could use Sibyl's Lament for because if you're a support, you're probably going to be doing a lot of damage. You're an Inquisitor after all, so you want to be careful and not die. Alright, lastly, I'm using Soul of Yogurul because of the reflect problem with Inquisitor. And then I'm also using Soul of Brian King because I did notice there are quite a lot of times you get stun locked. Otherwise, if stun is an issue, go with Soul Daenerys with a fully Pantheon upgraded. Alright guys, that's it for this video guys. I'm gonna be taking the gear character out, the gears out, because I'm making a new character next. See you guys next time.